Ah, the snow. Oh, hey. Looks like winter is here. Finally. Because where I live, we should have had snow before Thanksgiving, you see. Yeah, the weather around these parts could be very unpredictable. It can be snowing halfway through June, or it can be clear skies just weeks before Christmas. And I, for one, love the snow. You see, here in Tahoe, do you know what we're surrounded by? Mountains. Which means really big, awesome slopes and amazing hiking trails. So when it does snow, you can go skiing, snowshoeing, sledding, and snowboarding.
Righteous man.
But let's focus on sledding. And just like a lot of fun activities that might seem harmless, could also be dangerous. I should know. The last time I went sledding, I sort of got hurt. But since I've been sledding all of my life while living up here in the mountains, a lot of crazy things happened while sledding. First of all, the right sled is very important, and I always choose the saucer. I don't trust the long sleds that you have to lay down on. You don't want to dive into the sled run while using this thing, because you'll just faceplant, especially in powdery snow. The plastic saucers are the fastest in my opinion. The long ones look cool, and anything that can be blown up like a water raft is basically used for a soft landing after you go off a jump, but they can also go pretty fast. And it's pretty obvious. The bigger the hill, the better the run! But walking back up is such a drag. I remember way back in my old neighborhood, the snowplows would put all the snow into this one spot, creating this big-ass snow pile, where me and the other neighborhood children, and yeah, that's Sapphire, we were neighbors, would get very creative with it. One minute it's a snow castle, the next, the best sled run in the whole neighborhood. And oh boy, it was fun. Jump forward a few years, where my dad and I would create a sledding trail around our house. Very simple. Use a snowblower or shovel, create a hill on the same spot, then repeatedly sled down the same direction to create your trail. Boom. We would create a pretty wicked trail that led from the front of our house to the backyard. And if the snow pile was high enough, I can get to my roof and start from there. It's pretty sick. Alrighty, no more fun memories. Let's get to the crazy. Normally when you think about sledding accidents, you think of sledding into people or crashing into a tree. It happens. Like this one time when me and my dad got to the sledding place, do you know what we saw? Just a big trail of blood. Like, what happened here? What could possibly have happened here? Broken nose? I guess that makes sense. But why? Let it go. Whatever, never mind. Then my dad and I both got on this white trash of a blow-up sled. Then after a single bump, that shit popped. And we tumbled pretty hard. Don't tell Mom. When I was a kid, my parents and I brought one of my friends to come sledding with us. Let's call him Rick. His sled of choice? The inflatable tube. Nice. So after a few runs, Rick decided that he wanted to go off one of the big constructed jumps. We specifically told him, do not let go of the sled, no matter what. Because what happened to me a few weeks before that would explain a lot. We'll get to that real soon. So we had him go down the slope. We kept screaming, remember, don't let go. And guess what? The moment he was airborne, he let go. Like seriously, bro, what the hell? To be honest, from our point of view, it was actually pretty freaking hilarious. As he was in mid-flight, and since it was a steep hill, his sled landed on the ground first, which means as he was falling, he landed on the sled, which made him bounce right off the damn thing. And he went flying. I mean, he got some serious air. The guy looked like a fucking rag doll, but luckily he landed back on the sled. So yeah, a similar incident happened to me. Weeks before Rick's epic fail, at a different sled run, there was a pretty big jump, and I felt confident enough to go off it. And so were my parents, I think. So of course my dad told me not to let go of the sled. Okay, don't let go of the sled. Got it. Wait, so what did Dad say? I don't know. Something about with a sled? Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention either. Oh wait, I remember. He said, holy shit, I let go! So I free-falled for a pretty good 3 seconds, and then boom! I plummeted into the snow that wasn't powdered. My parents were a bit worried, but I was fine. I was one of those indestructible kids. I think we all were at one point.